Hello. Welcome to Premium Collection Channel. Observing how tall some people can grow to be is truly remarkable. A list of the tallest people in history has been compiled. From 1835 to the present day. This article features a list of the top 10 tallest people in the world, both alive and dead, along with their respective heights. 10. Richest Keever. 8 feet and 4 inches. In April 1616, Keever was born in the small town of Edam in the northwest. Richest Keever was the 5th tallest person in history and the tallest woman who ever lived. On the day she died, she was 8 feet, 4 inches, or 2.54 meters tall. Due to how quickly she grew, Keever became a big deal very quickly in her life. Even foreign kings and queens, like Frederick V, King of Bohemia, came to see Keever. But cancer cut short her life too soon. Richest Keever died on July 2, 1633. She was only 17. 9. Ho Van Trung. 8 feet and 4.5 inches. Ho Van Trung was born in Chau Mau, Vietnam, in 1984 or 1985. Before Trung turned 17, he was a normal height. A few months after he turned 17, he got malaria. After he got better, he kept getting taller and heavier. In May 2019, he was 8 feet, 4.5 inches tall, 255 centimeters. Trung had to spend more than a year in the hospital. In just 1 week, he grew more than 3 inches, 8 centimeters, which even his doctors noticed. He had colon surgery in late October 2019 to cure his disease. Inflammatory bowel disease caused Trung to die in November 2019, just a week after he had surgery. 8. Julius Koch. 8 feet and 4.8 inches. Julius Koch, who lived from 1872 to 1902, was one of the tallest people who have ever lived. He had gigantism, which caused his pituitary gland to get bigger, his testicles to shrink, and his sexual development to stop. He also had trouble walking. He was said to be 2.59 meters, 8 feet 6 inches tall, but since the skeleton is only 8 feet 1 inch tall, this was thought to be an exaggeration, 2.46 centimeters. Koch was the main character in an early short movie that came out in 1902. Koch died in Mons, Belgium, on March 30, 1902. His skeleton is kept at the Natural History Museum in Mons, Belgium. 7. Leonid Stadnik. 8 feet and 5 inches. Leonid Stadnik was born in a small village in northern Ukraine near the city of Zhytomyr on August 5, 1970. Stadnik had a height of 8 feet, 5 in, 2.56 meters. His growth spurt began after he underwent needed brain surgery at the age of 13. After the operation, a tumor formed in the patient's brain and began producing excessive amounts of growth hormone. Fortunately, Stadnik's tumor turned out to be benign, but it did cause him to grow at an abnormally rapid rate. Stadnik passed away on August 24, 2014, after suffering a sudden brain hemorrhage at the age of 44. 6. Al Tomaini. 8 feet and 5.5 inches. Aurelio Cal Tomaini, who was born on February 25, 1912, and died on August 30, 1962, was once the tallest person in the world. Tomaini said he was 8 feet, 5.5 inches tall. His parents went to a doctor, who used x-rays to find that the reason he was so tall was that his pituitary gland was overactive. Tomaini was part of a sideshow. In 1943, he met his future wife, Jeannie Smith, at the Great Lakes Exposition in Cleveland. He was working in a circus there. He was 357 pounds and wore shoes with a size 26. He died in 1962. 5. Franz Winkelmeyer. 8 feet and 6 inches. The Austrian man Franz Winkelmeyer, April 27, 1860 to August 24, 1887, was invoiced as the world's tallest man due to his height of 8 feet, 6 inches, 2.59 meters. Giant Friedberg Lenga was his nickname. Franz Winkelmeyer went to primary school in Friedberg. He was hired by R. Rosinski on November 9, 1886, to travel to London. It was on June 22, 1887, that he was officially introduced to Queen Victoria. Unfortunately, Franz Winkelmeyer succumbed to tuberculosis shortly after his tours concluded. He was laid to rest in Langos Cemetery. 4. Willie Camper. 8 feet and 6 inches. Willie Camper, 1924 to 1943. Gisela Willie Camper was a big guy and he was from Memphis. He was known as Willie. He is rumored to have reached a height of 8 feet 6 inches and weighed as much as 480 pounds, despite the fact that many people believe that his height was exaggerated. Camper suffered a heart attack in 1943 while he was performing, and he passed away at the age of 19 years old. 3. John Rogan. 8 feet and 8 inches. The birth year of John William Bud Rogan is disputed among sources, but it occurred between 1867 and 1905. John Rogan was born in Tennessee, in the town of Hendersonville. In 1899, his height was recorded at 8 feet, 6 in, 2.59 m, and his weight was estimated to be between 175 and 205 pounds, 79 and 95 kilograms. Rogan had 11-inch, 28 centimeters, hands and 13-inch, 33 centimeters, feet. He was 8 feet, 8 in tall back then. He was the tallest person of African descent. In 1939, Robert Wadlow surpassed Rogan in height. 2. Pornchai Sosri. 8 feet and 9.9 inches. Pornchai Sosri, a Thai man who lived from 1989 until his death on November 8, 2015, claimed to be 8 feet, 9.9 inches, 2.69 meters, tall. This claim, however, has not been confirmed by Guinness World Records. In 2013, at the time of his ID card renewal, he was measured and found to be 8 feet, 5.2 inches in height. The Guinness Book of Records now lists him as one of the world's tallest people. Due to his height and hypertension, Pornchai had endured a plethora of medical problems. In 2015, at the age of 26, he passed away from hypertension. At that point, he was said to be 8 feet 9.9 inches tall and weigh 135 kilograms, which, if true, would make him the second tallest person ever recorded. 1. Robert Wadlow. 8 feet and 11.1 inches. An American by the name of Robert Pershing Wadlow, February 22, 1918 to July 15, 1940, was better known as the Alton Giant or the Giant of Illinois. His childhood was spent in the Midwestern city of Alton, Illinois, not far from St. Louis. Wadlow had poor sensation in his legs and feet and walked with the aid of braces. In his lifetime, he avoided ever needing a wheelchair. At his death at the age of 22, Wadlow had reached a height of 8 feet, 11.1 inches, 2.72 meters, and a weight of 439 pounds, 199 kilograms. At the time of his death, there was no indication that his growth had ended. Even in his final days, he exhibited remarkable physical strength.